up, my poker peeps? It's the Hatter. And this hand was sent to me from my buddy who was playing a 1-2 live session at Turning Stone this past weekend. All right, so we're going to jump right into the action here. The under the gun 1 ends up putting on the straddle. Under the gun 2 folds. Middle position folds. The low jack, who's going to be the main villain in the hand, he just flat calls the straddle. Hijack folds. Cutoff folds. The button, he's going to go ahead and flat call. My buddy, he's going to go ahead and complete and call the straddle in the small blind. Kind of iffy play, but I mean, it all with table dynamics here. And the big blind's going to call. And then the straddle, he's going to go ahead and check his straddle option. And now we have 20 in the pot going to the flop. Flop comes 10 of clubs, 7 of spades, 4 of clubs. So we have the double gutter here. So not a bad hand. He's going to go ahead and check and flow. Big blind checks. Under the gun 1, the straddler is going to check. And then the villain's going to lead for 10. So it goes to the button. He's going to fold out of the way. We could actually put in a raise right here. My buddy, he decides to go ahead and play it from a call perspective. And then the big blind gets out of the way and the straddler gets out of the way. So now we're going heads up to the turn with 40 in the pot, and a 9 of hearts rolls off, and my buddy makes the straight. So he's going to go ahead and check it in flow. The villain's going to go ahead and continue betting with a small sizing of 15 here. My buddy thinks about it. He's going to go ahead and put in the 4x raise here, which I like. No reason to let him see any free cards. And the villain's going to go ahead and call. So now we're going to the river with 160 in the pot. And the 7 of clubs comes off. This is a very interesting card right here, because the villain could have a 7, but the flush draw, the front door flush draw also comes in. So my buddy, he's going to go ahead and continue his check line here. I think you could lead a little bit here because you don't want it to go check, check. And the villain ends up shoving all in. All right, so let's think about this. Could he have been trying to price his draw the whole way with the flop bet and turn bet? He could be, but I don't know. So anyways, as I talked to my buddy and he told me about the hand, he said that he was tanking and trying to figure out what the guy might have. And this is a live tell right here. The guy started to talk to him, and after tanking for, he said, close to 3 or 4 minutes, when the guy started to talk and telling him, well, if you think you're good, you should call and all that, he kind of felt like he was trying to talk him out of calling. So he goes ahead and snaps him off at that point. And he gets shown 10-9. All right. So tell me what y'all think about the call. I think with what he was picking up from the live read, it's definitely a call. But one thing I will say, I don't really like the villain shoving here on the river. I mean, you have too much showdown value with 10-9. And only better is going to call the shove for most part, which a straight is better. But he could easily value owning himself with a 7. I mean, all these things my buddy could have. Y'all give me y'all's thoughts, but I really don't like the villain shove here. I think you go ahead and check with top 2 or bet small and fold if you want to go for thin value. But with everything coming in that should have been there on the river, I think just top 2, you go ahead and check and get your showdown value. Y'all give me y'all's thoughts. Hatter out. See y'all tomorrow.